Hello? Anybody here? I let myself in the rickety screen door. A bell over the door jingled as it slammed behind me. Hello? Still nothing. Behind the counter were 3 rugged desks with papers strewn all over them, mugs with pens in them, and a vintage rotary desk phone on the back desk. Click, click, click. Like a tired metronome, high overhead in the vaulted wood plank ceiling, a fan made of rafting paddle blades spun slowly, moving the musty air gently in the old lodge. It was just like I imagined it, just like he described it. The faded newspaper clippings, sepia tone and Polaroid pictures, and tattered life vests tacked around the damp lodge entryway. Hello? Anyone home? The phone rang like a firehouse bell. No one came to answer. No answering machine. It was a Saturday evening, early October, crisp and cool. As the sun eased down behind the mountains, I walked back outside. An old army green Jeep was parked in the gravel drive out front. A peeling bumper sticker on the back of the Jeep read, "In the river." This had to be the place. The commercial rafting season must be over now. I didn't give much thought to the best time to come. I just had to find him. Things had to change for me. Maybe he would have some answers. Across the gravel drive was a large shed with a red tin roof. The large barn door was padlocked shut. I strolled around back and the sound of the water rose. A few old kayaks were stacked on some makeshift wood scaffolding. An overturned, dirty canoe lay a few feet away. I'd lived much of my life in the city. Engines, horns, sirens were the accompanying soundtracks of my days. Hundreds of thousands of people all racing after something. Even when we moved to the suburbs of Nashville, where the pace was much slower and the hay bale-covered farms went on as far as the eye could see, I couldn't seem to get the city out of me. The grind, the pace, the striving, it had a lock on my soul. Towering trees lined the banks, forming a magical canopy. Boulders and rock formations framed the gorge, standing guard over the water. It was like something you might see in a J.R.R. Tolkien story. I sat down on a rock, took off my shoes and socks, cuffed my jeans, and lowered my feet into the frigid water. Here I was, in the middle of nowhere, Colorado. I was searching for who knows what from a guy with whom I had only had one long conversation. The water was some sort of comfort to me in that moment. With only about 30 minutes of light left, I heard it. Something banging against wood. It happened again and again in a slow, steady rhythm. My city-dwelling wits told me not to venture any farther. If you go into unknown territory in the city, you are asking for trouble. But I'd traveled a long way and wasn't going to stop now. I hiked next to the river on a moist, worn path. The sound got closer and closer. For a brief moment, my mind went crazy. My respiration shot up like a sprinter. Am I walking into a scene of a horror film? What if there's some deranged lunatic out here? No one even knows I'm here. I calmed down and kept walking. Weaving through a cluster of trees, I saw someone. His back was to me. He was swinging an axe into a fallen tree. As a dead twig snapped beneath my feet, he stopped the axe at the top of his swing. He snapped his head around and looked toward me. He must have been about 50 feet away. It was nearly dark. We really couldn't see each other clearly yet. I walked a few feet closer and held up my hand in a friendly wave. "Hey there. So sorry to bother you. I'm looking for a whitewater guide named Gabriel. Gabriel Clarke." No response. He turned back around and started chopping again. I moved closer, slowly. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. Do you know where I might find Gabriel Clarke? He took a couple more swings. Wood shavings flew into the air.